And now you gotta come back to that.
One of those things.
I know.
Thank you so much for joining us here this afternoon. I am excited about this opportunity to sign a number of bills that really strike at the very heart of what makes Hawaii a very special place. You know, I'm proud to be governor of Hawaii because we do care about our people, and especially we care about our kupuna. We know that they add so much value to each and every aspect of our lives. You know, I'm proud of the fact that people live longer here in Hawaii than any place else in the country. And I do believe it's because of, as a community, we truly want to embrace, we want to support them in our homes for as long as we can. We have a history of initiating and enabling programs that really allows us to take care of them at home in the first place, but most importantly, that work to support family as we care for our loved ones. We'll be signing 5 bills today that really reflect our commitment to our kupuna. The first is House Bill 465, which provides funding for Kupuna Care Program. I would just note that this is in addition to what's in the base. So again, we continue to recognize the need in our community and looking for ways that we can provide more services to more people. Second bill is House Bill 468, which appropriates funds for the Helping Aging Partnership. You know, we want our kupuna to be vibrant parts of our community. We know that they add value, and we know that they are what they eat and what they do. The more active they can be, the healthier their diet, the longer they live, and the more they enrich our lives. So House Bill 468 is our commitment and investment in our kupuna in that way. The third bill is Senate Bill 1025, which appropriates $1.5 million to the Kupuna Caregivers Program. Once again, Hawaii leads the nation and the world, for that matter, in taking care of our kupuna. And this Kupuna Caregivers Program is really about investing in our families, helping them to continue to be a contributing part of our workforce and deal with taking care of their kupuna at the same time. So yes, I know that there is much more work that we need to do in this area, but certainly this measure helps us to work through the kinds of support that families need, and most importantly, trying to strike that balance of how we can support our families and be responsible to taxpayers across the state. Senate Bill 366 is support for our challenge with Alzheimer's disease. We do know that it impacts our families in very, very difficult ways. This is a measure that will fund a position to help us implement the Alzheimer's program so that we can do a better job of supporting families who are afflicted by Alzheimer's. And then finally, House Bill 471 supports the Board of Elder Affairs, requiring fewer members for quorum. We appreciate those who commit time to serve on our boards. We know that they do important work, identifying challenges, advocating for those programs that make the biggest impact in our community. And certainly we believe that this measure makes the board a whole lot more effective in serving our community. And with that, I'll turn it over to Representative Takayama. Did you want to say a few words?
Well, first of all, I'd like to thank the governor for signing these several bills into law. You know, I've often called 2019 the year of the kupuna because no time in history have we signed as many bills affecting our seniors and caregivers with so much financial resources devoted to it. And I have to note that a big thanks is due to the members of the Kupuna Caucus, because these stakeholders represent our seniors and in turn make the case to our legislators. And I'd like to thank my colleagues in both the House and Senate for not just listening to Kupuna Caucus, but listening to their constituents, seniors in each of their districts. Finally, it's important to note that this is not a handout to seniors, because the longer we can keep seniors living at home in their own homes, the longer we can put off their having to pay for the high cost of nursing homes. And in the case of families, this can be $126,000 per year. And, it's in many cases paid for by government when people go on Medicaid to afford nursing care homes. So with that, I'd like to thank very much the governor for signing these into law, and thank you all.
Thank you. Senator Baker, would you like to say a few words on behalf of the Senate?
Sure. On behalf of the Senate, Governor, thank you very much for considering our bills and for signing them today. It's a full range of supports for seniors, supports for families, and really making sure that we keep our seniors as vibrant, since I'm aging up there, as vibrant as possible. And it's so nice to see Barbara come back for this signing ceremony, the folks from the Executive Office on Aging and all of the various organizations here that have helped us over the years come up with these programs. And thank you so much, Governor, for the support that you've always given to these kinds of programs. We appreciate it very much.
Thank you. We can get the legislators up and we'll sign. I would have to, I probably should have started, declare the conflict. I was a member of the Kupuna Caucus for more than 2 decades, so certainly. Okay, so the first measure is House Bill 465, House Draft 1, Senate Draft 2, a bill for an act relating to aging. This is the measure that provides funding for the Kupuna Care Program. And House Bill 465 is now Act 123 and the law of the land. House Bill 468, House Draft 1, Senate Draft 2, a bill for an act relating to the Healthy Aging Partnership Program. Is now law in the state of Hawaii is Act 124. House Bill 471, House Draft 1, Senate Draft 1, Conference Draft 1, a bill for an act relating to aging. Is now law as Act 125. And then finally, Senate Bill 1025, Senate Draft 1, House Draft 2, bill for an act relating to the Kupuna Caregivers Program. It's now law as Act 126. Oh, one more. Sorry, I lost track. And then finally, Senate Bill 366, Senate Draft 2, House Draft 2, bill for an act relating to health. This is funding for the Alzheimer's disease and dementia program in the department. Is now law as Act 127. Thank you. Okay.
Plenty Kupuna here.
We got to move it out.
Back.